This is one of those mornings where I keep drinking this canned coffee because I'm just so hyped. I want to stay high energy. And this is absolutely bonkers, but it sounds like we're about to see something that is going to fundamentally shake up the entire gaming industry. What's up, gamers? Dreamcastguy here, and it sounds like in literally a matter of days, we're going to be seeing the PlayStation 5. But not just the box, we're going to be seeing a good chunk of its launch games. This is completely epic. Now let me just be clear, these aren't just some random 4chan rumors. These are actual leaks from some of the best sources in the entire business. But it's also not exactly a surprise. So a bunch of people just kind of rumblings and stuff on the internet. Over the course of last month, they kept repeating one date, June 3rd. Be ready for June 3rd. Everybody kept saying this, and I've been keeping my ear to the ground because I'm so very curious. Well, suddenly, Jeff Grubb and Jason Schreier, literally minutes ago, I'm still losing my mind, have officially said, yep, get ready for June 3rd because that's when they're going to reveal the PlayStation 5. Now, the event itself is being described as a digital PlayStation experience, a chance to see what the system is going to be like, show off some stuff like the controller actually in use, show us how those triggers are supposed to be different, and most importantly, games. I mean, I think I can speak for a lot of us. Most gamers right now, I keep seeing this question again and again, which is, how is this next generation actually going to be different? Games already look pretty amazing on the PlayStation 4 Pro. Things look absolutely spectacular on PC or Xbox Series X. What are you going to do different? How are things actually going to be different and cool and new and worth that big hefty price tag? Well, it sounds like this event is absolutely trying to prove that. Now, some of the things that have been happening that have me the most curious is, I think that this reveal is going to show off a big batch of games and start off what I'm now calling the week of PlayStation. If you've been paying close attention to a lot of the reveals and stuff that are planned for the next couple days, I'm sure you've noticed that something that's peculiar is a lot of companies have officially declared that they're about to reveal something. A lot of people have said that we have unannounced things to show off. And a bunch of these people have said this as they're coming up on the next week. So what I think is going to happen is, I believe that on June 3rd, we're going to get a chance to see the console. We're going to get a chance to be, the full expose of the PlayStation itself. And then afterward, I think that a bunch of independent companies are going to come out and show their own take on PlayStation 5. One of the things it seems like we're going to see is maybe a PlayStation 5 Sonic the Hedgehog. So this is weekly Famitsu. This is actually one of the biggest gaming websites on the planet. They have a print magazine as well. They are a mega site. They get hundreds of millions of views. And here's the thing, when they talk about stuff, people listen. Because they are so rich and powerful, a lot of times game companies, they like to try and get like a big scoop in there. If you're going to go somewhere and you only have you can only do like one reveal, a lot of times you'll go to Famitsu and do it there because it spreads like wildfire. Well, one of the guys was actually doing a live stream. One of the main writers was doing a live stream the other night, and he accidentally let slip that he is about to do a massive story on a Sega project. Now, to me, that sounds like Sonic. We've been hearing a bunch of stuff about some sort of purposely delayed Sonic project. Sega's been saying that they're trying to work on something bigger and that will take more time. I do think that we're about to see maybe something next gen that is extra awesome. Now, of course, we already have all the things that are already rumored for the PlayStation 5, like the next God of War. Heck yes, I want to see more about Kratos smashing gods. Like, one of the main things that's been rumored is, it sounds like they're working on a special next-gen Spider-Man, and one of the things that's been talked about is the technical people who made Spider-Man PS4 have said that the game had to run at a certain speed, that Spider-Man could only swing so fast, he could only punch so fast because the game itself had to run on a PlayStation 4. And it sounds like the PlayStation 5 is going to be so much faster and, of course, have that solid-state drive that's going to redefine gaming. I do think that one of the things they're going to show is kind of displaying the technical aspects of the PlayStation 5. Not just graphics, not just 8K resolution or whatever super high numbers. I think that they're going to try and show us practical examples of how this is going to be different. How the next generation of gaming is going to be bigger and better. And of course, this also sounds like we may be seeing the Silent Hill reboot that just keeps getting rumored, which is absolutely epic. I do think that this is just the fuse, though. This is going to be them starting things off for an entire 10 days of back-to-back awesomeness. Like, even one of the things that this actually just came out minutes ago as I started to record this, is it sounds like Resident Evil 8 is probably going to be revealed on June 10th, because there's this thing called the Resident Evil Insider Program. If you're like a big mega fan like I am, a super horror nerd, you can sign up for these special newsletters that you level up in, and the highest level people get access to secret news early on, and they just straight up said, we have a big Resident Evil reveal ready for June 10th. So it sounds like this could be a look at PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X gameplay for shocking scares and gore. I am super excited about this, but I still have my own hesitations. The only thing now that I'm a little bit on the fence about with this PlayStation 5 reveal, I fully believe it's happening. I mean, it's freaking Jason Schreier and Jeff Grubb. When these guys say stuff, it always happens. The only thing I'm skeptical about now is I want to know everything about this system. I honestly want to know the price. More and more, I'm worried that these systems are going to be like $600, and I want to see what they're going to be. Now, let's be clear, Sony and Microsoft are in a secret arms race. They're both trying to trick each other into revealing their cost first. They want them to say, all right, if you say 600, I can say 550. They're both trying to play chicken to see which one will reveal their cost earlier on, that way they can undercut them. And I am a little bit nervous that if we don't see the PlayStation 5's price soon, I want people to know, because I want the PlayStation 5 to be a hit. I want the Xbox Series X to sell. And I think that gamers need a chance to save up. A lot of people right now are dead freaking broke, myself included. I don't have enough money for a $600 console right now. So I think that, if they start getting a chance to talk about the cost earlier on, it will definitely make sure that the console's launch is more lucrative if people have a chance to, save up pennies in their penny bank. The other thing is, I definitely hope that this kind of focuses on the system itself, not the tech. Please stop having Mark Cerny come out and tell me about the hardware specifications of simulated reality. Nobody cares about that, Cerny. I want to see how these games are going to be fun. And something I do want, maybe this will be a little bit controversial, is I do hope that the PlayStation 5 reveal at least talks in a small amount about the upgrades to PlayStation 4 games. I am still curious because it's mostly a rumor right now, but if I just take a random PlayStation 4 game, let's just get Dark Souls 3. If I take Dark Souls 3 and I put this directly in my PlayStation 5, I'm assuming that it's going to run. Will it run faster? Will it install off the disc and make it where it has the solid state hard drive load times? Will I be able to get better frame rates, higher resolution? We still don't know, and in my opinion, these are important questions that Sony absolutely needs to answer. But what's crazy is that we will see this so very, very soon. What are you hoping to see most? Obviously, this is coming up in a matter of days, so it's not like we even have a bunch of time to try and be lost or skeptical about this, but what do you think? Tell me what you're most excited about, what you're most afraid of, and what you think is definitely the most likely at the PlayStation 5 reveal next week. Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. But do me the biggest favor of all and keep dreaming. This is going to be so cool. I'm hoping they reveal this at a normal hour. They're talking about the fact that it's going to be like the middle of the night in Japan and early in America. We'll see. Normally they don't do game reveals at 5 p.m., but you know what? Even if it's at 3 a.m., I'm definitely staying up to watch it. Hey, so I forgot to put this in the video itself, so I'm trying to record this at the end as I edit, but what do you guys think about me streaming the PlayStation 5 reveal when it's actually confirmed? If that seems like it's cool, I've never live streamed a reveal event or done like a live reaction, but if you think that'd personally be awesome, smash that like button. I guess if this video gets like 3,000 likes or something, I'll realize that that's something people are interested in, and I'll figure out how to do it. I'm still very new to streaming, but I bet I could probably figure it all out, and certainly it'd be fun to see it with all of you and kind of just enjoy chat's hype. So let me know if that sounds fun. Thanks so much for watching that video. If you want to see something else, you can always click this link to see what I put up last, or, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Also, I promise that whatever I do, it'll try not to suck.